Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody? My name is Phoenixstar9. Today we have a very special guest. All my guests are special, but this one is extremely special. This is the homie, Nikki Mcknight. You can actually follow her on Twitter and everywhere else at 706 Nix. That's the number 706 NIX. And you can also visit her website, 706nix.com. So tonight we're going to be talking about everything from, her current nominations that she just got. Also, we're going to be talking about what she's doing now. We're going to be talking about the video that she created for Moment, which is a song that she sent in to us a little earlier, last month, which was just a few days ago, but, because it's the music and it was dope. So what we're going to do is we're going to have her come through, and I think we got her on now. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring her on. All right. What's up?
What's good, Famo?
What's going on? I'm like, I was surprised I was even going to really be able to get you on, because I'm like, you just be kind of everywhere, yo.
Nah, I be chilling,
everywhere.
Man. I always have time for fam, man. You've been supporting from day one.
Oh, so I'm gonna just go ahead and hop right into everything. Now, we're gonna let's talk about moments, right? Now, there was a certain part in that song, and also shout out to you for including my picture in the video. You know what I'm saying? I was looking, I said, wait a minute, that's me. So I was like, oh, snap, all right. And I appreciate that, you know what I mean? Like, that felt like a nice little, shout out. I appreciate that. What I wanted to talk about was from that particular song, is something that I feel is very, very true, and I have to agree, with your people when they say your grind looks like you signed now. What's been going on? Like, tell us how your growth, as far as your grind is concerned, has changed from when you first started, like, putting yourself out there. How do you feel like everything just, changed for you? Or what did you feel like you were doing differently to make that change?
I just listen, man. Listen to a lot of advice. It's all about growth. You start out and, you know what I'm saying, you're really naive to how to get things done, how to approach the right people and stuff like that, man. And, it was just trial and error, man. And I just, I did things that when I see something not working, I switched it up, listen to, somebody who, like yourself, for example, or, E. And, switch things up, switched it up a little bit, man. Find out what's working and what's not working. I'm still learning, man. It's still a learning process, man. But now I'm constantly on the go, man, and trying to get it out there, trying to get myself out there.
'Cause you kind of come off as like a real quiet type person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like how I see some people and they just have to be seen, like they got to be doing all this extra stuff. Like, you real reserved, but you aren't afraid to promote yourself, you know what I'm saying? But you don't do it in a way that's like spam-like or where it gets annoying. Yeah. I'm like, yo, she be getting it like that. And it. Go ahead.
Don't get it twisted. I did that at first. I did it. But it took one, like I think somebody snapped on me one time. I was like, hold up. And then, I just, you know what I'm saying, like following a lot of DJs and a lot of promoters and seeing what they like and dislike. And, it's a certain way. It's promotion etiquette, you know what I mean? It's right. A certain way to do things to where you're not getting on somebody's nerves, man.
Yeah. Tell you, I be like, who are these people? Like, they don't even be following me. You know what I mean? They may not even follow you, but they find themselves going ahead and hitting you up about they tweeting you and repeatedly if you don't say something the first time. So it's good that you switched it up. I know a lot of people, when you coming in, I think when you coming into something as far as like promoting your music or just trying to get your music out there, you don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, this is why I have this tool. You know what I'm saying? This is why I have this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do you feel like the way Twitter and Facebook and everything is set up, do you feel like it was kind of more spammy when people have MySpace, or do you feel like it just got even more spam like as far as even people trying to promote their music to you whenever you first started doing music? I don't know if you were on MySpace then. I think you might have.
Yeah,
I
was on MySpace. But I think with all these with all these celebrities and stuff like that involved in social media these days, man, people just getting outrageous and just feel like they don't understand that, like, promoters and people like that, they have people doing this to them all day, every day, and it's annoying. You know what I mean? And like I said, I just figured out a way I like to approach people. Like, you just look. Like I said, you just follow them and look. Like, if there's an email in the bio, hit them up and ask them, like, how can I get some music to you? Because that might not even be the email that you can send music to. You know what I mean? Just ask, I ain't want to just sing no unsolicited music, so I just want to know how can I get you to listen to whatever. And sometimes people give me a different email address, and sometimes they be like, yo, just go ahead and send me. I like your approach. Go ahead and send me something. You know what I mean? Right.
That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we respect that type of thing. Like, okay, they actually took the time out to ask. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going into your stuff. Like, oh my God. So I appreciate that.
I get it. I get it in my inbox. I get tagged in a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with me. And I don't mind you tagging me, but I just hate you tagging me with 500 people, man. And then, every time somebody comment, the notification comes to my phone.
Oh, my God.
And Facebook hard-headed because I turn off notifications and still get them. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Now, that's where it gets annoying. You're right.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man. Like I tell people, I say, I don't mind if you I don't even mind. You can put it on my wall if you want to. I'll go listen to it, but just please don't tag me with 100 people, man.
Don't do it. Oh my God. That reminds me of Follow Friday on Twitter when people used to like put me in like with a bunch of people and everybody retweeting it, and then people retweet, and then you're like, oh my God, but you just don't want to be rude and be like, can you please take my name out of this? And you just have to deal with it. So I feel where you're coming from with that. You know what I'm saying? But also, I do want to shift over to you and the 2015 GA Music Awards nomination that you got. Can we talk about that? I want to know, what happened when you found out that you were nominated? How did you find out you were nominated?
I didn't find out till probably a week after they had put the voting ballot up.
Wow.
One of my another artist, Sight Pacino, shout out to him. He from Columbus too. He was nominated for a male hip hop artist, and he had put it up there. And somebody commented. He put his link up there, and I was like, I went and voted. I still not paying attention to all the ballots. I just voted. And then, like I said, I got a notification that somebody went behind me. And it said, yeah, I just voted for you and Nix. And they tagged me, and I was like, hold up. And I went back.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. And I went back to the link and seen that I was nominated. I was like, okay, that's what's up. Because, we've been, man, he's been trying to get in that for, probably 2 or 3 years, man. Like, they gonna nominate you next year. Yeah, it happened. But it was an honor, man. I didn't get the trophy, but it was an honor to be nominated on a state level. You know what I mean?
Because you've been elsewhere nominated in places in New York for I think was it the All-Star Awards and was it also the Underground Music Awards as well, or both of those? Okay, a while back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's crazy though. it seems like it's more special when it's like on that home, home team type of situation. You know what I mean? That home state. So that is dope.
Yeah.
You'll get it next year though. You'll get it next year.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
even
we're
worry
going
about
back
it.
next year.
All right. Now, speaking of like, you finally like getting the credit that you deserve. Also, on I checked out Reverb Nation because I know you big on Reverb Nation, and you're like number 2 on the Columbus charts by underneath this guy. I'm not even gonna mention him right now because this ain't his interview, but you're number 2 there. So, how does it feel to be, even out of like your city to be on the charts like that? Because they have like a bunch of people, hundreds of people apparently, that are from the city, and they haven't even reached that level, but you're number 2. So how do you feel about that? Like, what do you think they are doing that they may need to do differently?
I mean, just like I said, just get yourself out there for one thing. Stop. I mean, it is that is a city category or whatever, but like you know me, I'm on the go everywhere. And I make myself like it's a lot of things. It's a lot of simple things you can do to to get that recognition or whatever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the way you promote yourself and market yourself the right way, not just putting a song on SoundCloud or Reverb and posting a link, tell people to listen to it, man. It's, you got to tag it and
you need to teach a course,
yo, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You need to teach a course now. You need to go ahead and teach a course and be like, yo, look. Y'all trying to get like me?
And I'm trying. Like I said, I network. You can't just network with you can't just let your homeboys hype you up and say you good and all that. Like I try to network. Like I said, I already know my peoples. My peoples already know I'm good. I know that they know that. They know it. I want to grab the attention of all these other people who don't know me. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to go so much, man. And that's why you're gonna see my name somewhere everywhere. So I think that's what. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Nick's always going somewhere.
Yeah, everybody say that, man. I be trying to get going, and it's not even about the music. Sometimes I just want to get away, just see something different, man. And the music just allows me to do that, man. So it's just all in good fun. Plus doing something I love, man. You can't beat that.
Nah, you're right. Now, for you, what coming from as far as you've come, and me and you've been knowing each other a while, what's been like the most rewarding part of being an artist for you since you started? Like, what gives you the most like sense of accomplishment?
Wow. For somebody to hear something, like hear a song or whatever, and tell me that they can relate to it, and like somebody hear something, they like, man, you was picking my brain, you was in my head with this one, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Like I said, I know the feelings I get when I hear certain songs when I was coming up, and certain songs that they just stick to you, like they special to you, you know what I mean? And get home, and when somebody tell me that one of my tracks did that for them, man, it's a blessing, man.
Word. Okay. Now I got another question for you, but before we jump into more questions, I do have your crazy freestyle.
Word.
I need you to introduce that. I'm gonna go ahead and play that, but I need you to introduce it, and we're gonna rock that out.
All right. It's myself, Nikki Mcknight, crazy freestyle to Lil Wayne's instrumental, which I got to give a shout out to ODI Production. They actually redid the beat. It sounds just like it, but they did a good job making it, man. But crazy freestyle, Nick.
Okay. Oh, and I see the caller. I see you there. I see you. I see you. Just hold on. Let us go ahead and play that, and I'm gonna bring them right on. And they like they want to holler at you, Nick. So I'm gonna bring them on after we go ahead and play this crazy joint.
Word.
Said I was done with this beat jacking shit, man, but this track kept calling my fucking name. It was actually remade, man, by
ODI Production.
So let's go. It's Nick, I don't really need introducing, no. My name regulation deaf, nigga, you should know. Tear it up on the stage, what I do with the show. Badass on the mic, no boosted, though. Never easy on the record, but I'm boosted, so if I don't ease up on the pressure, I'll be soon to blow. Number one on the list, never two or below. And any nigga disagree, I tell them use a hoe, you dig? The name keep popping up everywhere, you see it? Man, I got bitches and niggas that trying to be me. Big headed, yeah, I got every right to be it. Nah, just my confidence by the highs of ceiling. To warn you if you're thinking I sound conceited, I think you know that I'm shit that's your conscience easy. Hey, it's okay, nigga. Hey, give yourself a little break, nigga. It's alright to show a real nigga love. You ain't always gotta hate, nigga. Look in the mirror, be honest with yourself. You ain't always gotta fake, nigga. Y'all know the flow code is below O's. Just spitting out flames, nigga. Got on beat, had to let this shit ride out. That was just a little break, nigga. But now I'm back and dry, you better strap aside. Just salute me if you see a nigga pass you by. If you ever see a girl on my passenger side, ain't your McKnight, I'ma need a alibi, cause I killed it. And I hope you ain't in your feelings. Don't approach me with no wishes, cause it's gonna be a whole subscription where my nigga call it deliver. And you don't really want that drama, boy, cause he'll heat you up and beat you up. I call that nigga my drummer, boy. These niggas be swearing they hustle more, but no progress and no outcome. I ain't gotta keep saying I'm working, bitch, but I pop up with that job done. Well, job done. My clientele stay high as hell from whatever make they boat float. Yeah, I be making all kind of sales. Blessed that I never did time in sales. Blessed that a nigga that rhyme as well. Hooked in it when they get my lines a smell. Product sales and I profit well. Godly flow and I'm proud as hell. On the search for greatness and I found myself. Asked me how I felt. They had a tighter belt. I said niggas hating. Bitches fake, but don't shit face when you admire yourself. And I love me. I does me. I fuck with you if you fuck with me. Yes, niggas thought I had lost the game, so they started playing for another team. The funny thing about loyalty, it rarely works in my favor. But I still stand by my word if you ever heard me say it. Been stand up since day one like A-Bomb. I won't change. I don't pay for rotations or slots on no tape. So miss me with that fuckery. Go suck a dick and try not to choke. Sorry, ma, if you hear this, but I gotta show your daughter not a hoe. And I see so many of them come and go, but I'm still here. Feet planted firm. I speak on what I see. Only don't ramble words I can't confirm. On the top list, I stand at first. You probably thinking I have some nerve, but they deal to niggas who haven't earned, so I take whatever I damn deserve. Put family first, my blood thick. Niggas ride the wave, then jump ship. And out of all the lessons I've learned in life, the most important trust, not one bitch. I got streets coming and book shit. My jab sting and my hook swift. Don't you ever get me fucked up. My eyes slant, I just look bent. And cleaning up after my dog. The only time I took shit, give me a sweet drink, a blunt, a sour, a bad bitch, and a good flick, and I'm gravy. Nix is gravy. I know. That was fun.
Artists, producers, DJs, poets, writers, musicians, and businesses. Are you looking for a one-stop shop for promotions? Then look no further. Phoenixstar9online.com is your go-to source with everything from interviews, reviews, site features, Twitter and email blasts, and more. Don't miss out today. Go to Phoenixstar9online.com. That's PhoenixsStar, the number 9, online.com, or call 843-564-8675. Your source for promotions, Phoenixstar9online.com. This ad was sponsored by Lovely Inks and Links, handmade arts, crafts, jewelry, and poetry.
All right. We back. Nix, are you back with us?
Yeah, still here.
Word. Well, like I said, we had a call, and I appreciate them holding. On. Last 42261. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, what's up?
This is Easy calling from Jersey.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, you got my people doing their Nix, doing her thing as always. I just wanted to take a moment, though, Phoenix, and thank you for always supporting us. You know, always showing love. We really appreciate that. That goes a long way with us, and it won't be forgotten.
Oh, for sure. Always. Y'all good people, man. Y'all real good people. For real.
We try.
You say y'all try. Y'all try. Oh, yeah, I appreciate y'all even, letting me get this. I know Nix and you be on the go all the time, so I was just like, okay, I'm glad that I was even able to get the interview in. So, I appreciate that, first and foremost.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing her a lot, pretty soon. We're about to roll out this new music she got. Is better, each album, each project gets stronger and better than the last one. I'm telling you, we ain't stopping until she get that Grammy. She know I made her that promise, so that's what I'm saying on radio. So you got to hold me to it. I made her a promise a long time ago. I ain't going to stop until we get that Grammy. We ain't far. Believe me, we ain't far.
I believe it. I'm telling you. So, thank you so much for calling in. And we're going to go ahead and I'm trying to see if we can get her back on. We're going to have her on Rainbow Rendezvous on the 13th as well. So, I appreciate that too. So we look.
You gonna have your own what? You gonna have what?
Oh, she's gonna be on the other radio show that we got, Rainbow Rendezvous, on the 13th at 4:00. Yeah.
Nice.
I appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and get back, but thank you so much, yo.
No problem. Always.
All right.
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right, fam. Appreciate you calling in.
Yo, shout out to Easy though.
Yeah.
For real. I will say, Easy just make sure that, it gets done. I see. You know what I mean? Like, you got good people behind you. You know what I'm saying? That's really making sure you out here like you're supposed to be. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know about these other people out here. But she make sure Easy make sure they get it done. So, Tell me a little bit about, how your family and your friends, how supportive they've been throughout this entire process and with you doing music.
Well, my family is supportive, man. They love it, my aunts and uncle, my pops, and my sister, my siblings. They support me 100, man. They love it. They keep me motivated, man. And my friends, a couple of my friends, they support me.
Word.
I don't really have a big circle, man, but the ones that do, I appreciate them. They ride for me. They're real loyal. You know what I mean? So
that's what you need, though. You know what I'm saying? For real, a circle, like Drake says, sometimes it turns into a period after a while. It's not even that big no more.
Yeah,
not even a dang old period.
That's exactly how it happens, for real. That's exactly how it happens, for real. Real talk, man.
I'm telling you. So, we know you're going to be going for the Grammy soon, but what are your next immediate goals that, you hope to reach within, maybe the next year or maybe by this time next year?
I want to be touring this time next year, have a mini tour or something like that. We got this itinerary laid out for this project, the EP we about to put out, and the first single gonna be dropping real soon. Shooting a video for that sometime this month. But we got me and Easy had a talk, man, and she got everything laid out by how we want to do it, how we supposed to do it. It's, like I said, it's been a learning experience for both of us, man.
Right.
But we both been reading and studying and watching. I've been watching other indie artists that kind of got a buzz and making their way. Getting their name out, and what I'm saying, I'm patterning a lot of stuff that they doing and stuff like that. And, you know, it's easy going to all these business meetings and, you know, we just getting soaking in all the info, man. We got a plan laid out. We plan to end 2015 with a bang and then bring it on right back on in for 2016, man. So, you know.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Also, you know, hit me up if y'all need sponsors or something. You know, we'll see what we could do. Definitely see what we could do for that tour. So the next thing I want to ask you is, also, you have a performance coming up, right?
Yeah, I got a couple coming. Well, Saturday in Knoxville, Tennessee. At Bird, it's spot called Birdhouse, Knoxville. I'll be out there Saturday, and then a couple weeks one here. So I finally got invited to do an event, like as a guest performer here in my own hometown.
Get
I
out.
want to shout out Monica Brewer for doing that for me, man. For doing that, you know. Big shout out to her. So yeah, I was like, man, where's the love at home, man? She reached out to me, man. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna get to rock out in my own city finally. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, yo. That was coming though. You know what I'm saying? That was coming. Like you should have just known that was coming. You know, somehow. That's crazy. Congratulations on that one. And plus, like you've been doing a lot as far as performing. Like you were at South by Southwest. Now, you know, and other places as well, but, you know, you've just been really doing your thing, and I'm really, really, really proud of you and what you've done so far. So just keep doing what you're doing, man, and just make us proud. That's all I can really say about that. Just keep doing that, you know.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, man. Like I said, from day one, it's always been love.
For sure. Now, tell us, you know, I'm about to go into current events a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But not really current because it's happened like maybe last month. But, you know, regarding the whole situation with Drake versus Meek Mill and how Meek Mill kind of went off on Drake, you know, his trigger finger turned to Twitter fingers, and his accusations about Drake, you know, using a ghostwriter or, you know, having somebody else write his rhymes. And also I remember that there was an instance where Azalea, because she was claiming that, you know, she didn't write her own stuff either. How do you feel about, you know, artists that don't write their own music, or particularly rappers or so-called lyricists? How, like, would you ever do that? Do you feel like that, you know, even if you have other people helping you write? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with having other people help you put together a song. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think anything's wrong with it, man. But I you know, I kind of see it from both myself. I wouldn't. I don't think my pride would let me allow somebody to write for me. Like, you know what I mean? I just an artist, man. It's just what I do, and I feel like I'm damn good at it. So if you asking me to write for me, I feel like you insulting me. You know what I mean?
You know, like what?
but at the same time, I've been like in the studio or vibing with some really great artists. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes they say something, and I feel like, hey, maybe this will sound better, or maybe you should do this like this. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see, you know, where that comes in at. But when Meek blasted Drake, or even with Nikki, man, I don't think for you to try to put them on blast like that, I don't think you're telling nobody. You're not telling the world, like us artists who know, like we know when somebody using a ghost. We kind of know that. You know what I mean? So you really wasn't letting the cat out the bag, man. Like, of course we knew Drake and Nicki probably had some help writing some songs or whatever, man. But don't forget, Drake is a great artist. When he came in the game, like, on his own. So Don't act like so far gone and comeback season and all that stuff didn't happen. Man. The boy got to.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But, you know, as an artist, you know, you making songs, you got to think this man is singing and rapping and making all this catchy stuff, and plus he's busy on tour. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
That's true.
You kind of, course, you know, we could tell, like, you know, me and my partners have discussions about stuff like this all the time. We listen to things like, hold up, man, I think somebody helped Drake with this, or somebody helped Drake with this. You know, because we can hear it. You know, some of it does have an ear for stuff like that, man. Like,
right.
You know, even with R&B singers and stuff like that, when they sing a song, I'm like, oh, I bet Whatchacallit wrote this, and I go look up. It's just, you know, some people just have an ear for that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal to me. But I wouldn't want you claiming like you just the best rapper all the time and you just got a ghostwriter writing everything for you. That's when I have a problem, like, you know.
Yeah, I kind of think Lil Wayne falls into that category. I think he was using Drake at first, because I thought they were the same person at one point on a song.
I felt one of my.
You heard it right.
I was listening to a particular song, and one of my favorite Weezy songs within the last few years, and I was like, and I listened to it, I hit my partner, I was like, man, Drake wrote this. I said, Drake wrote something. I said, go back and listen to it and imagine Drake's voice. And he listened to it, he was like, yeah, you damn right, man. You know, 'cause like I said, some of us got an ear for that, man, and we could tell, man, but, like, it's, you know, like, so what, man, you know?
That's true. Like, just don't be Beyonce about it, like, because Beyonce just be taking credit for all types of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, and at the same time, you know, Drake had Quentin in the credits, man. So
yeah.
So I'm saying, like you not like when Meek said that, I'm like, you're not really saying that. You're not really like a true hip hop man already knows that. You know what I mean? It's only these naive wannabe hip hop heads that's gonna be like, oh, Drake only write his own raps and act like they so devastated about it. But like I said, it keeps people who are in the loop and know better. It's not even a big deal though. We like, yeah, so you know what I mean?
Right. That's funny though. You said people be acting so they was acting devastated, like
yeah, man. Like
oh my God.
Because Drake had help, right? I mean, that's the problem with the internet these days with social media. Like, we ain't got the CD books no more. We can rip the package open and read the credits and stuff. Then it wouldn't be so hard for them to understand, man. You know what I mean?
It still might be hard for some of them to understand, but I think people that grew up in our era, though, like I was always like, I don't know, that was just reading material for me to like open like a cassette or a CD and look at the liner notes. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man. And that's you know? I still go to Wikipedia and look at all that stuff if it's not included in the you know, in a digital booklet or whatever. Because that's just something I love to do, man. I want to see. Because like I said, I hear certain stuff and I be like, man, I bet such that did this. I bet such that did this. Because that's just me, man. I got an ear for stuff like that. It's a challenge to me. I'm like, man, who did this beat? And I'm like, man, it sounds like such and such. And I go look at the credits and make sure I'm right. It's just, you know, it's just like a little game, a little trivia game to me. You know what I mean?
But that's the fun part, though. Like, you can tell a Neo song. You can tell when the Dream wrote something because it sounds great today.
Exactly, man.
And you just what's happening?
I picked up on Neo, the Dream, Miguel. You know what I'm saying? Though all these writers with these pens, I picked up on that. You know, I just know when they did something, and I go look for it and find out they did. It's just something I like to do, man. It's a habit of mine.
I'll be doing that from time to time. I'll be like, man, I wonder. Like, I wonder did so and so write this or did so and so make this beat? Does it sound like what they beat? And I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, because you hear when you got an ear for it. When you've been listening to music so long, you know, some people got a signature sound, they got signature melodies, and you know what I'm saying, and rhyme patterns and stuff like that. So you already know, like, yeah, they wrote this, or they produced this, or they helped them with this, or something like that, man.
Mhm. Now, speaking of that, now I don't know if you listen to what's the dude's name, Ty Dolla $ign. You know him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I listened to a song of his today, and he sounded like Aaron Hall. So I'm tempted to go and look and see if Aaron Hall got himself out here writing, because I was like, this dude sound like Aaron Hall. Like Aaron Hall.
I haven't heard nothing from Ty. I haven't been hearing none of his latest stuff. I think the last thing I heard from him was this collab he did. Well, his guest appearances on certain albums, man. But
yeah.
Because I was disappointed in his last. I think it was his last part, the Beach House 2. Because the Beach House 1 was so fire, man. And then when he dropped 2, I was like,
Like, I kind of liked him, you know what I mean? Like I don't, like, a lot of these new artists and stuff, I don't really get into like that. I don't really find myself wanting to get involved, you know what I'm saying? I got somebody named Casey Veggies, I guess that's how you say it. I like Childish Gambino. Who is Nikki listening to? Who is Nix listening to these days? Like, who do you have, like, you know, on repeat, or when you out, you know, that you playing all the time? Who do you listen to?
All the time. Right now, all the time, I would have to say, is this dude, Ari the Kid. He's from New York, but he's in Atlanta grinding it out right now, man. I love him. Drake, Ari the Kid, Drake, and Future. As far as hip-hop, they on repeat. I listen to some of everything, but when you say on repeat, those are my top 3 artists on repeat. Yeah.
You said Future. My little brother loves Future. Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Future. That March Madness, man. That March Madness is like, I listen to that shit like 10 times in a row, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
is it good? Now you made it sound like it might sound good, because I kind of didn't give Future a chance. I haven't given Future a chance because of his social media activity, you know, and all that. But I'm gonna just have to remember I gotta keep it musical and just, you know, try to give it a shot. For real.
Just go. When we hang up on this, when we hang up from this call, go pull up March Madness. You gonna be hitting me up tomorrow like, man, it's jamming, man.
Yeah, you got good taste. You do got good taste. I ain't gonna lie. I be looking, I'll see you post something with some lyrics on. I'm like, yo, I know that song and I like that song. I'm like, you got good taste. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'll let you know. Listen to music all day, every day, man. But yeah, Future Drake, and Ari the Kid, like my top 3 artists I'm listening to right now.
All right, I'm gonna give them both a shot. Like I said, I kind of, you know. Now you know what? No, I lied. There is a song Future got called "Way Ass or That," "Way Ass At," or whatever. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that's right. That's what him and Drake.
Yeah. My brother was like, yo, you got to listen to this, Tammy. And like, he was talking to me, like, you got to listen to this. And then he was like, you got to see the video. He's like, Future's so fresh. And I'm like, I don't give it no Future. So I'm going to give it a shot. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see what's happening. But, yo, I'm not even going to, I know you busy. I know it's late. Like I said, I appreciate you even coming on. I'm going to be trying to do this Thursday thing at 11. Every week. So, you know, even if I get a chance to get you back on as like a guest co-host, that would be dope. So you just gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what your schedule will look like.
Yeah,
we can do that. All right, cool. Now, before we go, was there anything that I didn't ask you tonight that you would have liked to have been asked?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything.
Okay, you got any shout-outs? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, shout-outs, man. Well, shout-out to you first and foremost for inviting me on the show again and for all your continued support. And big shout out to Easy for calling in. Big shout out to everybody who's supporting me this far, man. Y'all keep on doing it. Keep pushing. Keep motivating me, man. And we're going to get there. We're going to make it happen.
Word. Okay. That's what it is. And I'm going to be looking forward to what you got coming out next, because I'm telling you, the music has definitely been, like, evolving for you. So I can really say that, you know what I mean? Like, it's really been getting, not that it was horrible or anything, but it's just, like, it's on a different level. Like, you got this, like, this confidence that I can hear, like, the growth in your confidence from probably when I first, you know, got acquainted with your music. And I mean, even then, you know, you had some confidence, but it's like, you know, now it's like there's nothing they can do with you. You know what I mean? Like, they can't really mess with you. So I'm digging that. So just please continue doing what you're doing. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to my friend Lydia. I know you listening. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you to the people that are tuning in and will listen. And make sure y'all follow Nikki at 706 Nix and visit the website, 706nix.com. And, yo, did you have anything else that you'd like to say to the listeners tonight?
Just be on the lookout for the new project. It's going to be called Episodes. And, yeah, it's going to be dope, man. Storytelling, the art of storytelling, that's what I'm sticking to on this one. So. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be some good music you can rock. You can listen to. Rock.
That sounds inventive, yo. You said it's gonna be like all the storytellers is called Episodes. All right now.
Yeah.
All right now.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
But, yo, thank you once again for coming on, and again, thank you to the people that are listening. And I hope everybody has a great night, great week, great weekend, great rest of your year, great life, and I'll holler at you all later. Thank you again, Nikki. I appreciate you, yo. All right, guys. Thanks again. For real. That's what's up. Good night.